You know, do what we do, bro. Today is a special episode. It's a special episode. I know I said last week's episode was a special episode because that was like my favorite number, but this is like a marquee episode. Ooh, y'all heard that? Marquee. Y'all don't even know what that means, but we gonna keep it rocking, man. So as y'all know, you know what I'm saying, we usually have a couple topics that we talk about within the show, whether it's like a show or a movie or, you know, anything happened throughout the week, or it's like some YouTube advice or Twitch advice or whatever. But today we talking about one thing and one thing only, and that's WandaVision, bro. So the reason why it's not, you know, a normal episode is because I got a guest today, y'all. I got a guest today. So let's get right into it, man. Welcome to the Why I'm Geek show. And today I got my boy Chris. My boy Chris. If y'all OGs on the channel, y'all know. Y'all already know what's up. Y'all already know what's up. I ain't gonna, you know, direct y'all to the video, but it's an old video that we did, bro, back in the day.
Long time ago.
Long time, bro. Long time. This is my bro. Yeah, I know him since like high school. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. This is our first guest on the show, bro. And I told y'all I was gonna figure it out. I told y'all I was gonna figure out how to do it, but
yeah, I like the setup and everything.
It's all clean.
The two screens and the Why I'm Geeked on the side.
Yes, sir.
I'm excited to be the first guest too.
Yes, sir. I had to do it, bro. Cause y'all don't know this. Y'all don't know this. But if it wasn't for Chris, I wouldn't know half the stuff I'm doing. And anytime I have a question or anything that has to do with stream, computers, anything, this is my guy.
Too much credit, but definitely a lot of good stories and trying to figure out how to set up streams and
you built
the setup.
You built my PC, like come on, bro. I was there, but you built it. So that's my boy Chris. Chris, you want to give them a little intro, like, you know, anything you want to say before we get started?
I'm CHRISYLITE, Chris to G, just because we've known each other for so long. I stream on Twitch. I do YouTube videos. I'm part of a Bitcoin Boomer podcast where we talk about investing in cryptocurrencies. And today, I just wanted to come on and talk about one of the most surprising shows of 2021, WandaVision.
Yeah.
And I've been watching the Why I'm Geek podcast ever since it started. And I'm just really excited to be here today. Just, you know, spitball all these ideas because me and G talk about a lot of stuff off camera anyway. So we were really excited to see the finale, and we decided, he asked me, can I come on and talk about it? And I was like, sure. So we haven't talked about anything involving WandaVision yet.
Anything.
Since seeing the finale.
Yeah, usually we got like at least like an hour, 2 hour conversation every time an episode comes out.
Like the day after. Yeah. So we haven't had that yet. So you're in for a treat today.
Yeah. So let's get right into it, man. So where do you want to start? You want to give like a little like a background on the show, or you want to just get straight into the mix, bro?
I'll let you take it wherever you want to go. I'm excited. I'm geeked after this finale, sir. The series finale.
Let's start there, bro. Let's start there.
Yeah.
So this episode, literally, like, I didn't catch it at first. It wasn't until like I went back and watched it and I saw that it was like the series finale. So I think that is very important, just because, you know, this whole time I didn't know if it was going to be like, you know, a season 2 of WandaVision, but what they're literally doing is like filling in the gaps for us, you know, because this is only like a week after or 2 weeks after like the blip or whatever, and everybody came back. So what this says to me is that, you know, WandaVision is literally like, this is it. We won't see anything else until something else comes out. And that's
sucks.
I was like, no. This one is too hard. But we'll get into like, you know, how it goes. What do you think about it being like the series ending, bro?
So I really liked the idea that, you know, they're just making it a single self-contained series.
Yeah.
But it's like a character that, you know, probably isn't big enough to make an entire movie around. Mm-hmm. But they found a way to do her entire storyline in this really nice set up series.
Yeah.
So like I think it was perfect, and I don't want to get too much into it, but I think it was so perfect, and they didn't do something too crazy where if you didn't have Disney Plus or didn't watch WandaVision, you could still kind of keep up with what's going on in the next movie. So like for this, like just a random treat.
Yeah.
It was amazing.
Yo, cause you gotta think about it too. Like everybody going into it, we didn't know what was gonna happen. Like we didn't know, like,
I hated the first 2 episodes. I'm about to be like, this is trash.
Yeah. Like,
this is trash.
If they didn't give us 2 episodes off the bat to like establish some sort of like foundation for us to, get a grasp of like what the show is going to be, I think it would have flopped. Because like you said, bro, not a lot of people like, are not necessarily not fans of Wanda or the Scarlet Witch or Vision, but they're sub characters,
Yeah, it's like a sub character. You made a movie.
Yeah.
They didn't want to make a movie on a sub character, but she's important enough that they needed more backstory.
Right.
And this like single contained series was like beautiful. Even though those first episodes, like I said, I hated it.
Yeah.
But now that we see the whole thing, this is a gem, bro.
Was a true gem.
I enjoyed every single episode, like just because at first I'm like, dude, what am I watching? Like, bro, please, like this. And then as you keep going, it just makes you want to figure out what is happening in WandaVision.
Yeah.
And by the time it's over, you're like, yo, this is a masterpiece. This is great.
Yeah. And I think like because it was so, I guess you could say it's short as far as like a series. I think that helped it. Because like a lot of stuff that we're talking about all happened within one episode. You know what I'm saying? Like we got Wanda's like true like origin story. Not only just Wanda, but Agatha's true origin story as far as like what we know as her being like a new character entering into the MCU, like within one full episodes. And like for them to like, what was it, like 9 or 10 episodes?
Yeah, 9.
Like to do that within less than 10 episodes, it's like, yo, they on another level, bro. They on another level. So let's
and it makes you feel better about the other Marvel series that they're coming out with.
Yeah.
Because now we really feel like they can, have fun with it, but also flesh out these characters that we all known for 22, 23 movies they've already done.
Right.
So like this was just a knockout of the park, amazing, and almost it makes you really look forward to Disney Plus.
Yeah.
And all this Marvel content that's coming out. Like I can't be doubting this no more.
Well, I don't want to say that.
We do have a new series coming out this month, so but let's stick with WandaVision.
We'll see how that one plays out. But I think that WandaVision was like on a lot of different levels, next level, because it literally like they broke so many rules, just within this whole series, from breaking the fourth wall to, starting the series in a random spot where nobody understands what's happening, but like, changing the theme of every single episode to, breaking down her whole origin story, like basically like wrapping everything up in a bow with this finale. You know what I'm saying? And to do that like within 9 episodes, that's crazy, bro. That's crazy.
But I give them hats off. It was incredible.
Yeah, but let's get into the actual episode, man. So, we started off with, Agnes having the boys on lockdown, bro. And we all saw this coming after she revealed herself. But like if you like looked up, Agatha Harkness and the twins and just like did a little bit of research on that. That the twins are going to be like not only just a huge factor in the whole story, but just their bond, you know what I'm saying? Like between Agatha and because if it wasn't for Agatha, I don't think the twins would be here, honestly. Like,
I mean, gosh, the twins, I don't even know. I mean, I don't want to go straight to the very end.
Yeah.
But the twins, the superpowered twins.
Yeah.
Wanda's children,
yeah,
maybe Vision's children. Like, what are they gonna do with these twins?
I don't know. I don't know, but I think that
they seem like they were the missing gem of the entire series. Like it's a story about Wanda and Vision.
Yeah, if
but
it
like,
wasn't for them too, then
they are the hidden gem within the whole story that's gonna be expanded. Because like you said, if you know anything about
the comics,
them,
the
comics, they are very important.
Yeah.
So it's like just opening up that box, we still don't even know if there's a trajectory for them to come back in a big fashion.
Right. So, like, we start off that part, right? So, you know, they have their like first little fight of the episode, and then what happens? And then Vision pops up, right?
Yeah, the new Vision.
The new Vision, White Vision. Yep.
Yeah, White Vision.
White Vision. And bro, why did she get fooled so easily though? That's what I want to know.
I think that it was because she thought she knows where the other Vision is in the Hex, and this Vision is a new one, so she can sense that, you know, this feels like it's a part of Vision, the original Vision.
Yeah.
So the only thing is, like I said, she could always like feel Vision through like the Mind Stone, and you know, the White Vision has like this, I don't know, arc reactor type thing in his forehead. Yeah. But she felt some type of similarity with that Vision, so she was kind of confused.
She was confused
is this
a lot,
actually
bro.
Vision back?
Yeah, she was confused a lot though. You know, and at this time, like, you know, I can understand.
She was dealing with trauma, bro.
I know, but it's just like, bro, you know where he at. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you created him. Like, so what I don't know. I just felt like that was just like, like, you know, it could have just a little, she could have played it a little bit, you know, better than what she played it.
Wanda was distressed the whole time. I mean, because you have to look at episode 8 and 9, they happened back to back. So she just got captured. She just realized that she just revisited all her memories. You know what I mean? Agnes revisited to all those thoughts and feelings, and now she's taken her children and had them hung by like the throat, and then she's like, "Oh, you're this Scarlet Witch," or
and she
like,
don't even
all
want
this
to
is
be
happening in minutes.
But,
you know, we waited weeks, but like, Wanda's like, "Yo, what the heck? I just went through all this trauma. I just see all these visions again, and then now
she's like, I know I didn't make this one."
Yeah, now my husband's back, and what Agnes say? Your ex and boyfriend are in the same party.
Yeah.
So she's going through a lot in a few minutes.
Yeah, but you know, still, I don't know. When he was like, it was like, and they told me you were powerful. I was like, yo, if you don't get out of here, bro, you don't know, you just don't know. But that's when, you know, Vision came in, like Wanda's Vision. I'm gonna say Wanda's Vision, just because like that's an easier way to distinguish the two. But you know, Wanda's Vision came through, and then, you know, they started their like real fight. But I think this episode had like 3 like main arcs in it. And
yeah,
it was like the beginning was
the middle's
more,
kind of the weird what's her name, Monica, and reveal, and then showing the kids' powers a little bit, and the wrap up of the sword dude, what's his name?
Right, the director. I just call him the director.
The director, yeah.
He doesn't matter.
I can't remember his name right now, but
yeah,
that weird segment. I mean, going back to the Vision part, I really wish the fighting between him and Vision was a little bit like more.
What can he do? What can they do though? That's what I wasn't mad at. I wasn't mad at, because I feel
they showed them phase and stuff, and showed how powerful the lasers are, but like,
right. I just felt like
they should have done the laser beam again, like they had in
they do a beam struggle.
The beam struggle, yeah.
Like Iron Man and War Machine did, or
that, and even in Age of Ultron when they all combined to defeat him.
Yeah,
but I just kind of wish it was like a little more. But you know, the little talk he had with the White Vision before he whooshed off.
Yeah,
to nowhere.
Yeah.
I mean, what did you think about him giving back all his memories, and then his eyes turned back to white,
yeah,
and then he whooshed off? Like, what did that mean?
I think because like if you think about it, this whole series is them finding out who they really are. Right.
Very true.
So, like, to go from like I'll circle back first just to like get my thoughts on like their actual fight, real quick, just because like I thought their fight was good enough for me because it's just like you're finding yourself. So it's not like once you know do like all the moves that they got, they like we don't need to keep seeing it again. You know what I'm saying?
Them keep phase shifting while they're punching each other.
Right. It was cool. It was cool, but you know what I'm saying? It's not like you're gonna see something different. But I loved like their conversation that they had in the library. Just because it was like, one of those, if a tree fell in the middle of the forest but nobody was there, you know what I'm saying? Did it make a sound? Like it was like one of those things that like I felt like it was kind of easy for if he was programmed, right? If he was programmed to
they both use logic.
Yeah, like it was kind of easy for them to like have that conversation. But as far as like him realizing he's Vision, I don't know where he dips off to.
I know,
like maybe he dips off to like his first memory of like like the last part that he was at. You know what I'm saying, or portion where he was at. Because
so that was I was thinking, but it's kind of weird how you're saying like the whole series is them trying to find out who they are, because the White Vision actually never got that, but the Wanda's Vision, Wanda did tell him like what he was at the end before he goes away, but White Vision doesn't.
Yeah, but he doesn't know what he is now. He doesn't know.
Yes,
he doesn't know what he is now. But I think for him, it was just him like waking up to realizing like, okay, this is another avenue. So Vision will come back eventually to us. I think. I think that was the point of it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But like as far as in that moment, I think that him just breaking out of the programming and him actually like waking up. Like I think that was like him finding himself in that moment. You know what I'm saying? But the reason why he wished off, like I don't know where he went. If he had got, because if you think about it, like the Mind Stone is basically like his heart. So now that he doesn't have that, Wanda might not be the first thing on his mind, or the first place that he goes to, to start recollecting everything that happened. Mm-hmm. But I think overall, like I think the first part of the episode was just more so like to get us into it and to build tension for, what I'm saying, the
current situation, yeah.
The current situation, exactly. And then you were saying like, how Agnes was talking about what'd she say? Talking about her ex and her boyfriend. Well, after that,
at the same party, yeah.
Yeah.
Which one are you gonna choose?
Yeah. After that, they went to the town where everybody was at, and then she woke everybody up. What did you think about that part of
Well, I really like that scene because it really showed how like Wanda really doesn't understand her powers and like how powerful she is. And when the people were saying like, I want to be free of this. Can you at least let my daughter be a part of the show, whatever you want, Yeah. And then she was getting frustrated with herself because everyone is talking to her and saying to do all this stuff. And then she like choked them all on accident. Mm-hmm. It really showed like Wanda doesn't know how to control her powers. Like we've been watching her in these movies and we think,
crazy.
Oh, she's so strong. She knows how to do everything. She really is
she almost killed Thanos.
A novice. Yeah, she almost killed Thanos, the biggest baddie in the universe. But she doesn't even know how her powers work. She didn't even know she's a witch.
Right. Yeah.
So I really like that scene. And, I really do think it sets up more like hate for like the super powered people, because it's like she completely controlled that town for a whole week. And she's just going to walk away and fly away because she's super powerful. There's
nothing they could do. There's literally nothing they could do. And I got respect for Monica for letting that happen too.
Mm-hmm.
Because he could have been like, no, you need to come and stay here and face justice.
which was also good because Monica came back and said, like, because she was struggling with like missing her
Mom.
loved one, like not being able to say bye or do anything because she was blipped away.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But she was like, in my scenario, if I had your powers, I'd probably done the same thing because, like you said, Wanda's trying to find herself after losing Vision, and a good thing when I rewatched Spider-Man, like Tony Stark completely is held up as like the savior, this amazing person that was lost during the fight with Thanos. But like Vision is just forgotten. Like no one
even thought about it.
And it even Wanda even says like I can't. I just want to bury him. Like he didn't have a bury
they took him. They took him away.
Funeral. Tony Stark did. Vision. They took his body, dismembered it. So like. You could see where
his body was still in Wakanda, which I don't know how the sword got into Wakanda to get Vision.
Yeah, you're right.
They didn't
That's
explain
true.
that.
That's a good little.
You know what I'm saying? But
how did that happen?
Yeah, but I mean, I don't know. Like to speak on like how on Monica a little bit, like her role in this whole ordeal, she was kind of like in and out. You know what I'm saying? Like she was there.
Yeah.
And like I feel like in this episode she was more so there for like comedic relief, you know what I'm saying, with this Quicksilver,
Ralph Boner,
Ralph Boner, yeah. And
what did you feel about that? The reveal that Ralph was Quicksilver, but he's not Quicksilver. He's just a controlled dude
that got powers from
the beads, I guess.
I don't know if it's from the beads. I don't know if it was from the beads. What if he still has those powers after?
See, my thought was that was all a hoax. Like Ralph is someone bad, and he's just pretending. Because I'm like, how the heck does he have super speed? Yeah. It makes super speed just doesn't make sense because he had it throughout, and even showed Wanda's children that this look at me go. What were the odds? Like why?
Well. I think that's what Agnes like. I think that was part of Agnes's like process. You know what I'm saying? As not necessarily her teacher, but her trying to trigger the Scarlet Witch to come out. I think that was part of that.
Oh, like just to manipulate her that this is your brother.
Yeah. So like, I don't think Quicksilver is gonna come back in that fashion. Yeah. I don't think. I don't think that has anything to do like with what's going to happen after this moment. I don't think he's going to be in any other movies like as Quicksilver, just because I think this was like a loophole for him to get into this, just because like the Quicksilver for the MCU wasn't like a huge hit. He was only in one movie, you know what I'm saying, and nothing's topping X-Men's Quicksilver. And it was just like I think it was just like supposed to serve as like a trigger for Wanda to activate, the Scarlet Witch.
Feel like, wow, this is my brother because no one else moves that fast.
And she's so messed up already. She just went along with it. You know,
she went along with it.
She went along with it, and then, I think because like if he wasn't just like a regular character, if he had something important to do other than hold Monica hostage, I don't think Monica would have been able to take him out so easily.
I mean, he was really strong.
He was strong, but
Monica hasn't even used her unlocked her powers, which was a good thing. Like they didn't want to reveal Monica as like this super powerful being in the TV show when they can do that in
the movie.
Is it Captain Marvel 2 or
it's Captain Marvel.
I think they also have Miss Marvel coming out or something.
But that's a different person though. That's a different completely. That's from the game.
I think she's helping him out, helping.
Oh, okay.
Her out.
Oh, okay. But yeah, I think that proving that that's not necessarily what everybody wanted it to be, which was like there'd be an X-Men actual crossover.
Yeah.
But I think that was like just a cool loophole that they were able to add to this, because I think that if anything, like the one of the twins is gonna be the next like Quicksilver for the foreseeable future. So like I know we can't necessarily bring them all the way back, but here's like here's a take, because like obviously like we want that to be, what I'm saying, that's the Quicksilver everybody fell in love with, until like you have the MCU version, which is like more serious and like not necessarily like as comedic or whatever. But it was nice while it was there. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that helped.
Yeah, definitely.
That helped.
And it really helped the theme of
forward.
WandaVision, of it being confusing as you're watching every episode. Like, I mean, I think he was introduced episode 6 or so.
Right.
But like everyone didn't even know to the very end still. So that was revealed this episode.
Right. And then what else? What else we got? So
I think after that it's the main
fight
scene. Yeah.
Yeah. So we get a cool little family picture, when everybody's back together. But we didn't talk about what happened because of when Wanda tried to release the hex. So because she did that, after Agatha released everybody's mind, because like once she started releasing the hex, people were able to leave, but that also meant that Vision and the boys were starting to disintegrate. And once she realized that, she's like, oh nah, bring it back. Bring it back. And that's when we get this like cool scene of like just their family versus like all the odds, what I'm saying. And then after that, we get the main like little fight between Agatha and Wanda. So like, what do you think like about the whole like strategy, what I'm saying, behind it? Like,
I mean, because I'm, like I said, I was loving the series. I knew that was exactly how it was gonna go down. And as soon as she started missing, I was like, oh,
you can see it. You can see it, yeah.
But it's kind of like one of those things where they hint at this is how you take down the big bad, and it only made sense. That's how you defeat Agnes.
Yeah.
But I really liked it just because it did kind of fool you, because the entire time she's hitting her, kind of making her stronger. Yeah. And it's kind of like her running the risk of, this witch actually sapping me while I'm setting up this mega trap. Right. But that reveal, man. Yeah. That reveal.
Hold on. Before you go into that, hold on.
Oh my gosh,
you didn't peep the science, bro. You didn't peep the science. That was a genjutsu.
A what?
A genjutsu, bro.
A genjutsu?
It was a genjutsu the whole time, bro. When she was on the top of the roof and then she fast walked and then did the little thing, and brought Agnes back to her past. That's what I was like. Oh.
Well, that was the weird part, because it was the confusing part was this is just something for you, because I wasn't sure. Yeah. Her hands started turning black, right?
Yeah.
When she first was getting sapped.
Yeah.
And then she got both hands turned black when she got sapped, and then she did all the other stuff. So even if she got into her mind and made the rest of the scene in like a genjutsu, yes or no, the her hands would still be black. But in the last fight scene, when she's finished setting up the hexes, the runes, she gets like her body's drained, right? And she looks like she's defeated. Yeah. But then all of it gets regained, and then her hand is no longer
That's what
black.
That's what I'm saying. It was a genjutsu, bro.
But how is her hand no longer black when she lost? Like, she already had the black hands before they really started the fight. You know what I mean?
So let me, for those who don't know what a genjutsu is, that's basically like a mind. Gosh. That's like a mind trick. That's something from Naruto. But that's how I explained it, right? So, granted, her hands were black during the whole fight. I was thinking that too when I first watched it, but like once I wrapped my head around, like, okay, once she was in her mind, that was it for her. Like, as far as like, because she has like an endless amount of power, basically. Like, she's like, she can appear to be drained. She can make her appearance.
There are people watching them, so it can't actually be like when she does the mind thing and they go to the witch trial thing. Yeah, it makes it seem like that was the only illusion thing.
Oh no, that was the first illusion. That's why I'm not saying that the whole fight was an illusion, because everybody saw it. What I'm saying is, like, for Wanda, she can literally change her appearance to be anything that she wants.
Yeah.
So like that's what I was saying. Like that was like a genjutsu for her because this whole time, like once she figured out her plan, that's when I feel like, you know, she was able to like start doing like the little ruin thing and start missing on purpose. It's like,
yeah, but she was getting weaker. I don't know how she got stronger after she was like drained.
Because
she
it was
just randomly
because she unlocked it. She unlocked it, bro. Like a mental. It's like because it's literally like a mental thing. Like because you don't like because her whole issue is like, you know, the saying like you fear what you don't know. Like cause so like this whole time she's been afraid of her power. You know what I'm saying? Prior to this is the first time she used her power for herself with WandaVision.
Like so you think like she just used the chaos magic to like rejuvenate herself in that scenario?
No, I think that she had endless reserves to where,
yeah,
like, once she realized who she was, that's when
that she is the Scarlet Witch.
Right. Once she was able to accept it and realize, like, because you know, like her whole point to Monica at the end was like, yeah, I understand I have this great power, but I need to understand it as well. Now I promise I'm gonna go do that. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna understand it. So like, once she understood who she was, I feel like that was like the wells just opening, like the wall, like the dam just opened to, you know, not only use all the power, because I think of like the amount of energy she used. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I was gonna say when she does the transforms into the Scarlet Witch, she was sapping the energy from Agnes.
Yeah,
but
she was taking back what she lost.
But it also seemed like you said, she realized I'm the Scarlet Witch and I do have this unlimited power pretty much. It seemed like she was taking energies from like multiple dimensions pretty much to become the Scarlet Witch, like embracing that I am the Scarlet Witch. And when she was transforming, it was essentially like, well, let me actually use this power. Like,
well, that's the difference. So, the difference between her and, like, because you know, in this episode they say that she's more powerful than the Sorcerer Supreme, which is Doctor Strange, right? Well, Doctor Strange gets his powers from like other things, like from, I forgot the name of it, but like
multiple things.
Yeah, multiple things. Like he doesn't naturally have that power like in him. Like he has to request it, and if they grant him that power, then he can use it. Right, but it's only circumstantial. Wanda just got it like that. She was born like
that's the thing about the chaos magic. Like her power can be drawn, but she's also, they didn't really explain it a lot. So if you're not familiar with like the comics, she's a thing called a what is it called? Where she's the same Wanda in every dimension.
I don't know.
It's like a hex being. Gosh, I'm gonna have to look it up. Damn.
Or like eternal. Or something like that.
It's some.
That's a movie.
Some word, but she pretty much, no matter what, Wanda is the only Scarlet Witch. Like they're.
Oh yeah. Singular. Nobody else can be that.
There's no one else. So even in the other dimensions, it's still Wanda. So like, her like being able to use this chaos magic, it's pretty much like she is drawing this energy, and only she can like draw in this energy.
Yeah. But
while Doctor Strange is learning, and you know, okay, let me draw this energy, use a spell type thing.
But other people use chaos magic too. Chaos magic is not like the, you know, end all be all. Like only Wanda can use chaos magic. It's something that you can learn too. And that's what like Agnes' whole beef was with her in the beginning when she was trying to help her remember all of those. Yeah,
but the Scarlet Witch is essentially like a being that is gonna be the strongest of the strongest.
Right, but I don't want to get people confused as far as like, you know, her actual being the Scarlet Witch. Like at first we all just thought that was like just her hero name. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like
they like, made that a thing now.
Yeah. So but like, and
actual chaos. The book is a dark book, not that's the weird thing. Like the Darkhold is a dark book.
Right.
So it's kind of like, I mean, Wanda about to learn
a lot.
A lot.
Yeah, because it's like, this whole time, like her growing up, she didn't know she was doing any of these things. Like she just thought
she's doing magic.
Yeah, she just thought it was coincidence, it was luck. But I think that like has a lot to show, like with just like the growth that she done had within this week of life, to where like we start the series with her having no purpose now, with Vision not being there, to her actually finding her purpose and having a goal now, which is like to understand her magic and like
understand and like master her powers, because even at the end she said, I don't understand these powers. And like that's the whole point of her starting to read about herself, right? The Scarlet Witch that's supposed to destroy, right? What is it? Destroy the whole world.
Destroy the whole world. Yeah. But they say that about a lot of people though, But
the Book of the Damned, it has the whole section of the Scarlet Witch. So
so then after she becomes the Scarlet Witch, like that's like one of the
amazing
best reveals, one of the most like like Goku tier, what I'm saying? Like Goku Super Saiyan tier of reveals. I had to run it back at least like 4 times, bro, while I was watching it. I definitely did. What are your thoughts on like the actual like her like her fit? Like, what do you think?
I love the fit. She looks like Magneto.
Like
the color.
I
was like, this is amazing. And I mean,
she cold. She got a whole new attitude.
Way better now.
Like she got a whole
way better now.
She got a whole swag to her now, bro. Like it's crazy. It's crazy. But like after that they had to say their goodbyes and basically like the show ended with some of the stuff we talked about earlier with her going back and talking with Monica, and then now she's like out the way learning her craft.
Vision, she talks one last talk with the kids, and thanks them for being her mom.
I almost shed a tear. I ain't gonna fake. I almost shed a tear.
And then I mean, especially with Vision, because dang, we've been seeing this dude die too many times. So it's like,
bro. But now, like, I thought it was cool, and it was like, like we didn't say goodbye so many times. I was gonna say hello again at one point.
That was really nice.
So, but I don't know. I guess because it's a different spell, she have to come up with a different spell, But like, what's stopping her from creating them again? Like, what I'm saying? Like at this point, like granted, it was because it was of the hex. But with all the things she's learning,
does she still have that part of the Mind Stone? Because she used it to create Vision, and she told him that you're part of the Mind Stone.
But didn't it go back to her though?
We don't know, because what is it? Agnes said that any spell that you done can't be
redone or undone. It says undone. She said undone.
Yeah, something like once you mess up a spell, like it's you have to get rid of the spell, and then you have to like redo it correctly, type thing. So like Agnes was trying to trick her, saying like, I'll let you keep everything in here, blah blah blah, and I'll fix everything. But because you set it up wrong, like that's how the witchcraft works in Marvel. Like you kind of messed up from the beginning, so you can't have to restart.
So like I think like just same way that Tony had to make a new arc reactor, like we're gonna eventually she's gonna have to have a reason. But I think more so like that'll have to do with the White Vision, because it'll bring back an original one. I think that's gonna have to do with it, but he probably will never be original again. But that's like that's future down the line. Let's talk about these end credits, bro.
Oh, okay. Let's get the first one out the way, because that one I'm not.
All right, go ahead, take it away. Take it away, bro.
I mean, in the first end credit scene, Monica goes back to the back of the theater, says that someone wants to talk with her, and it's revealed that one of the scrolls from what is it, Captain Marvel?
We don't know. We don't know if it's the same scroll, but
very true. We don't know, because there's going to be.
She had a different face.
But because Monica does have experience with the scrolls, she's like not phased by it, and it's like, oh, who is it? And they look, and she kind of like points up, kind of hinting that Monica is going to be going up to space, most likely to see Nick Fury. Uh-oh. Dang.
Nick Fury.
My headset was dying a little. Nick Fury. We don't know if it's Nick Fury, the actual one, or the scroll one yet, but I'm assuming it's the Nick Fury, the actual one, because she pointed up, and we know from Spider-Man Far From Home.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one where they revealed that
he's in space.
Nick Fury in the movie was a Skrull.
Yeah.
And Nick Fury is actually in space in like some crazy space station.
Yeah.
Sitting on a beach, drinking mimosas or something like that. But
yeah,
pretty much they're just hinting that Monica is gonna be doing
Captain
bigger,
Marvel.
Badder things for Sword.
Yeah.
And heading up to universal level type stuff.
Yeah. But I think just that just hints at the next Captain Marvel movie. As well. But
that she's gonna be there.
Yeah, she's definitely gonna be there. But I just like, you know, I called it a mile away though. Like I knew exactly that was gonna happen. Like once I saw her, like, oh, they gonna walk away. Oh, that's definitely a Skrull. Like, gotta be. But as far as like, you know, Monica's new powers, I think that, like, I still don't know what she can do. I mean, honestly,
I think they're definitely gonna do some training and
yeah. I think it's gonna
be exciting.
I don't think she's gonna meet. I don't think any of us. We're not gonna meet the real Nick Fury until like late.
Probably till the Captain Marvel movie.
Yeah, cause like the real Nick Fury has a lot of explaining to do, and I don't think they're gonna waste that on necessarily Monica. But I don't know. I like her. I like her a lot. But let's get into the next one. So.
Oh yeah.
The best one, bro. So, we had 2 end credit scenes, bro, for a TV show. For a TV show.
Marvel, I love it. Keep it going.
Yeah. So, this one was basically, you know, Wanda. She was in this remote location in the mountains. She was having her little tea in the morning. You know what I'm saying? Or waiting for it. I don't know how that works. Like she was just, you know, outside sitting out there with the cup. But then went to go pour the cup. Maybe it was the second pot. But you know, she has the book, what do you call it, the Darkhold?
Yeah.
Yeah, she has the Darkhold. And she's going through it and learning a lot.
Well, two Wandas.
Yeah, 2 Wandas. Sorry,
one Wanda's in the front.
Yeah, but the other one was like more like floaty. Like she wasn't
like
really there.
Like an astral projection version, like in Doctor Strange.
Right. Or like in the Avengers when the old
Sorcerer Supreme.
Sorcerer Supreme, yeah. Where she pushed the Hulk out of his body. But yeah, she was studying and we heard a voice. Who was it?
It was one of her children.
Yeah.
I don't think it was both.
Yeah, but it was.
So I'm thinking it's.
I don't know their names. I don't know the difference between their names. I know it's like Billy and Tom, right?
I think it was Billy.
Yeah.
I can't remember. But the one that has magic, that's just like Wanda.
That's who. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm getting at. That's what I'm getting at. So, she's calling out to her. So it's like, oh, she found the first key to bringing her family back. She had the first key. But what do you think? Like, what else do you think is in that book, bro? Like,
so I definitely think that book, it's. I mean, this is just me speculating. You know.
There you go.
I always view these dark, evil books as they always are meant for a purpose to like take advantage of the person reading it.
Deceive.
Like, so when Wanda is reading it, I do think she's reading it to understand her powers, understand her history and all that, what exactly Scarlet Witch is.
Yeah.
But I believe it's Tommy or Billy calling out, and you know that is some type of being that's gonna be in the Multiverse of Madness, the next Doctor Strange movie.
Right.
That's trying to take advantage of Wanda.
There you go. Yeah.
But when I mean take advantage, I'm just gonna speculate and say that actually Wanda's children are in a different dimension, a different multiverse, and they are calling out to her.
Yeah.
And Wanda just needs to figure out how to get to that plane of existence, and that when she created in WandaVision, when she created that area, it actually sent them to a new like plane of existence, and now they're just calling out to her. And Wanda is like, oh my god,
Yeah.
Like, I gotta find them. But I do believe something is holding them back. Like, some dark being. I just don't know.
That's a different. That we on the same page, but like I had a different take from it. So
go ahead.
Like I thought, obviously like something in that book, right, is deceiving her to thinking that's really her son, and I think her son exists for sure. Like obviously, but like you said, it's in a different universe. But I think he's using or I don't know who it is, but whoever is using that voice to lead Wanda into a different direction, because the difference between Wanda and Agatha is years and years of experience and knowledge that she's had that book for a while. You know what I'm saying? So she knew what not to touch. She knew where she could exploit things, and I think Wanda is gonna get led down that road through trying to find her kids, and that's what's gonna unlock what Agatha was speaking to her about before she got changed back into the friendly neighbor, which was you don't know what you unleashed just now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because Wanda, prior to this, because the Scarlet Witch exists now, that equals something else being able to exist as well.
Well, I definitely think, I don't know for sure, but I think when she says you don't know what you just done, or I think she means because you have officially
claimed it,
become the Scarlet Witch.
Yeah.
Like there are forces that are now gonna realize, oh my God, Scarlet Witch is
here on Earth.
Now here on Earth. Yeah.
Okay.
So she means like you don't know what you just started. Like you absorbed all of the witch magic.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna be a beacon for whoever created the Darkhold, or dark dimension level beings, which it's just gonna be amazing. Cause
I don't know what the name of it is, but it's something like, I keep forgetting because it's like something that I've never really got into. It's like Mephistius or something like that, or
so the theories say that it's Mephisto's the big bad guy, which is essentially like the devil version in Marvel.
Yeah.
I think they say mainly because in the comics, Mephisto actually held the Darkhold.
Mm-hmm.
But there's a lot of speculations that it could have been Mephisto the big bad, Nightmare the big bad, and then the person who actually wrote the book, which is like, his name is like Citan or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
But like I said, I don't really know what they'll do.
Yeah.
But like you said, if the book is just manipulating her to do something bad, we know that she's gonna have to come in contact with Doctor Strange.
Right. Mm-hmm. And I guess that's just
expanding our world. I want to get straight into what I think would happen.
Go ahead.
Because it's kind of weird. The Doctor Strange movie really is gonna set up this whole multiverse stuff.
Yeah.
Like what you said, if something's calling out to her, I'm thinking. Mm-hmm. Wanda is gonna go to Doctor Strange for the book that teaches her how to open like the dark dimension,
to find
and whatever is telling her kids is like, hey, you need to open up a portal to the dark dimension.
So
now, I'm thinking Doctor Strange is gonna be like, nah, you're not allowed to do that.
Yeah.
But I think Doctor Strange, he doesn't have the Eye of Agamotto anymore.
Mm-hmm.
So Strange is really just now reading those books, learning all the magic. And the old Sorcerer Supreme took knowledge from the Dark Dimension, but she was saying like certain practices are forbidden.
Right.
So clearly like the Darkhold practices are forbidden.
Obviously, yeah.
I'm thinking Doctor Strange is going to be the one to open up that Dark Dimension portal, because he's going to have to find a way to be powerful again. Like, how does Doctor Strange be the Sorcerer Supreme? He doesn't have the Eye of Agamotto anymore, and he's not drawing from the Dark Dimension. You know what I mean? So he's essentially way weaker than Wanda.
Way weaker, for sure. I think that I like the road that you're paving right now. So
yeah, they got to do some type of clash.
She's definitely gonna be in the movie. I was looking for the next time you'll see Wanda is in Doctor Strange, but I didn't see that.
Could be hinted at in Spidey.
That's okay. Now we're on the same page. So I definitely think that Wanda is gonna be the reason for Doctor Strange, like his movie happening, because I think like she's gonna realize that, you know, she needs his help to get to wherever, you know, she needs to go, and I think that Doctor Strange they're going to trade books. I think they're going to trade books, and but by trading books, that's when like Scarlet Witch is gonna like, you know, go over where she needs to go. That's gonna be like her little end part, for now, and then that's when Doctor Strange is gonna really start becoming like the Sorcerer Supreme, like for real, like that we know from like, you know, the comic books and stuff, like of what his potential really is. Because at this point, you know, yes, he's strong, but he has not seemed he has not seemed as strong as like, you know, the normal Avengers and stuff like that, as far as like what we done seen. You know, like I didn't look at him in these movies like he was above, you know, Iron Man, like with technology and stuff. Even though I knew like what he was supposed to be, just because he's only had one movie so far. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So like, I think that's how he's going to get into his like arc or whatever. But I really think the multiverse theory is going to start with with the next Spider-Man movie, because I have no reason why, but that's where I want them to take it. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, you know, No Way Home, that has me thinking like, at first, like I feel like the first initial theory is like, okay, you know, his identity got revealed, so he can't go home now. But you know, I think it's really going to have to do something with, you know, multiverse theory. I think that's the next step for sure, because we gotta finally get into like the actual Peter Parker, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm tired of rehashing his kid.
And like you said, it's kind of like, I don't feel like they wanted to reveal the multiverse in WandaVision. Yeah. But it makes more sense No Way Home, that to unveil the multiverse, and then in the Doctor Strange movie they're trying to figure out how they're gonna solve it, type thing. Like, Mochi just walked in, but yeah, they're trying to solve it that way. Yeah. But you never know, because you know that means the next Spider-Man movie is gonna end on another cliffhanger. Right. But definitely, I hope it's in that Spidey movie, because
it's gotta be.
Doctor Strange movie comes out March like 22nd or something like that, 2022.
They can't leave us off like that. They can't.
It's gonna be exciting. And then it's gonna be exciting.
And then we got Loki coming up. Yeah. As well. So that's a whole like, that's when we're gonna get into like more so like, I think, like otherworldly, or like, you know, not otherworldly, but like space, like galaxy. You know what I'm saying? Guardians of the Galaxy. Like, we're gonna get a better understanding of that. But yeah, man, I think it just definitely sets us up like really good for the future of like Marvel, like phase 4, phase 5, or whatever phase we're on right now.
Yeah, phase 4. Beginning of phase 4.
Yeah, I think it's gonna set us up good, bro. But I mean, you got anything else?
I got anything else other than the series is a must-watch for any Marvel fan. I think I laid all the nuggets that I'm feeling at the end of the episode. I do really like the episode. I do really like the series. Yeah. And I do think Wanda has upgraded herself to be one of the top and most fearsome characters. Oh, I did want to say that Wanda and Captain Marvel did seem like the only characters that could have taken on Thanos alone. And I mean, right now it's just confirmed that these two characters are top tier characters. Yeah. And going forward, I feel like they're gonna get a lot of screen time. Like, these two characters are gonna be in multiple movies.
They have to.
They have to,
because all our Avengers are broken right now.
Exactly. So it feels good that we can see where this power level is creeping up to. Yeah. Because now Doctor Strange got to come in. Yeah. He got to come back strong. And I don't know how Spidey going to get that strong, but we're going to see.
Yeah. And then we got Thor's redemption arc. That's going to happen.
Yes.
And I think, I think the power level and, like, jumps are going to... It's going to be
escalating. Escalating.
It's going to be super high. Because, like, you know, when we were all... speculating is it going to be like a X-Men crossover and stuff?
Yeah.
Like, I still don't know if that's going to happen.
I don't know. It's going to happen, but I just don't know how. And it's going to be in a big way.
Yeah.
I'm geeked for that.
Yeah, exactly, bro.
Oh man.
But sure, man. With that, I think that's gonna do it, bro, for this episode. Thanks again, Chris, for doing this. I appreciate you, bro.
Dude, thank you for having me on.
Definitely got to make this like a thing now. Now that we got like the setup going.
Oh yeah,
You know
I'd
what
love
I'm
to join the
saying?
podcast again anytime.
Yeah, like more of a, if it's like a series ender type deal, or like something specific happens, we could do like a real breakdown. I think, I think, definitely got to continue to do this, bro, because this is good, bro. We said we was gonna do 30 minutes, but we pushing the hour right now. We pushing the hour.
I don't know if you're gonna snip it up or whatever, but I love talking WandaVision with you, and in the future, awesome podcast. Keep doing what you're doing, bro.
Appreciate it.
And keep on growing.
Hey, you want to give your socials? Say another.
Oh yeah, you got right here, CHRISYLITE on IG. Follow me on Twitch, and dropping more YouTube videos on YouTube. And Bitcoin Boomers, if you're interested in cryptocurrencies, that's where I talk about cryptos and Bitcoin and all that, those goodies.
Yeah. But other than that, y'all, appreciate y'all for watching. If you guys have not already, hit that follow button to, we do this live. I didn't mention that earlier, but this is live on Twitch. So if you want to catch the podcast live, it's every Saturday, twitch.tv/DonatoSensei. And then also it's gonna, it's uploaded on like all your audio platforms on Mondays, and then the video version drops on Wednesday. So definitely be on the lookout for that. And yeah, that's about it. Appreciate y'all for rocking. Y'all know the vibes. Always keep it wrong. See guns from your boy G. I'm gone. Peace.